turns painting portraits at the Spring Carnival. Nina paints 3 portraits per hour and Olivia paints 2 portraits per hour. Write an expression, no equal sign, that represents the number of portraits that Nina and Olivia paint. So Nina plus Olivia during the carnival. Okay, so Nina painted 3 portraits per hour plus, so X represents the number of hour for Nina. Painted. Olivia painted 2 portraits per hour, so we'll give Y. Y, because that's Olivia's hour, equals to the number of hours for Olivia. Okay, they're different. You cannot use X because if, let's say Nina painted 3 hours, we put X for 3, but we can't. If this was also X, you have to put 3 for Olivia too, and they're not the same. That's why you have to use a different variable for Olivia and Nina, because they don't paint the same amount of hours. This is the expression. I don't know how they did it in here. I don't need you to write all that other stuff. I just need you to do this part, what X and Y is, let Y equal, let X equal, this is fine right here. Okay, number 9, Teresa and Juliet volunteered to take turn making signs at the football game. Teresa makes 8 signs per hour. Juliet makes 6 signs per hour. Write an expression, no equal sign, that represents the number of signs that Teresa and Juliet makes at the football game. Okay, Teresa is 8 signs per hour, so 8 signs per hour for Teresa, plus Juanita, makes 6 signs per hour, so she works a different amount of hours, so we need to give it Y. Okay, let X equals to the number of hours for Teresa. And Y, let Y equals the number of hours for Juanita. Gerardo and Raul are participating in a rally for charity. Gerardo rides 6 miles per hour. Raul rides his bike 5 miles per hour. Write an expression, problem without an equal sign, that represents the distance that Gerardo and Raul travels during the relay. Okay, Gerardo rides 6 miles per hour. X represents the number of hours Gerardo rides the bike. Number of hours for Gerardo riding his bike. And Y then represents Raul. Number of hours for Raul riding his bike. Plus represents the distance they both travel during a day, 6Y. And that's the equation. Okay? Nelson and Rana volunteered to take turns cleaning up the bike path at the park. Nelson cleans 1 mile per hour. Rana cleans 2 miles per hour. Write an expression that represents the distance that Nelson and Rana cleans. So write an expression that represents the distance. So we're writing the distance on how much they clean of Nelson and Rana. So Nelson cleans 1 mile per hour times X, 1X. So it's just X. Rana cleans 2 miles per hour, 2Y. And together it's the distance they clean all together. So I guess writing it out makes you do it. So X represents the number of hours Nelson cleaned the bike path. The Y represents the number of hour Nelson cleans the bike path. We need to be more specific. Y represents the number of hours Rana cleans the bike path. Okay, and that's our expression here. So defining the variable is important. Denisa and Tanya takes turns making bead necklace to sell at school fundraiser. So these kids are making beads. Denisa makes 2 necklaces per hour. Tanya makes 3 necklaces per hour. Write an expression that represents the number of necklaces that Donna and Tanya makes for the school fundraiser. So all together. So Donna is 2 necklaces per hour plus, so X represents the number of hours. Number of hours. Hi, I'm videotaping. Go ahead, we need the workbook, it's right here. Yeah. Okay, X represents, it's pretty easy. It's just a lot of pages. X represents the number of hours Denisa worked on the necklace. Okay, so be more specific on what this is. Necklaces. Y represents the number of hours Tanya no problem. Sorry I didn't open the door sooner. Worked on the necklace. Okay, so then it's 3Y. 14, 13, you see what's it's done. The expression X, 3X plus Y represent the distant Shanice and Kiana traveled during 12 hours of charity. Let X represents the number of Shanina walk, and let Y represents the number of Kanina walks. If Shanina walks 2.35 hours, how many hours would Kanina walk? Okay, so given Kanina is what variable? Y, correct? Oh, given Shanice, I don't know, Shanice is 2.0 X. Shanice is X. See right here, Shanice. X represents Shanice. So you substitute X into there. As you can see, that's what they did. And they subtract 7.5 from both sides. That's how they get 4.5. And then they divide by 2. That's how they get their answer. So Kanisha must walk 2.5 hours. Checking, you substitute basically Kanisha's hour in, and then this answer for Kanina in there, and then make sure it equals to 12, because your total mile is 12 miles. You don't have to do the checking. All I'm concerned about is this for now. Should make you guys check. The expression 2x plus 4y represents the number of Nina and Oliver painted during turns on taking turns at the spring carnival. They painted 30 portraits at the carnival. Let's x equals to the number of Nina and y represent them. Okay, so you got 2x plus 4y, and they together make a total of 30 portraits. If Olivia paints for 4.5 hours, how long must Nina paint to complete 30 portraits? So Olivia is 4.5 hours. The variable for Olivia is y. Y equals to Olivia right there. Okay, so y equals to Olivia, and Olivia, y, then y, oh my goodness, okay. Y is equal to 4.5 hours, so I substitute that into there. 2x plus 4 times 4.5 hours equals to 30. 2x plus, okay, what's 4.5 times 4.5 times 4? 18 equals to 30 minus 18 minus 18. You get 2x equals to, I have to go pick up my son, to 12. So divide by 2, you get x equals to 6 hours, 6 portraits. How long must Olivia paint to complete 30 portraits? She must paint 6 hours. How long must Nina? Nina must paint 6 hours to complete 30 portraits. Okay, and then 15 is the same thing, and that'll be it, right? And all these are pretty much the same. You need to identify x and y, substitute it in. Those are your answers. Pretty easy. Do it the same way until the very end. It looks a lot, but it's not. All right, have a great day. I'm going to upload this